Hello and welcome to the Manufacturing Spirit podcast brought to you by MTDCNC. Today we are here with our guest, Mr. Vineet and Mr. Daniel from Mastercam India, and they are going to tell us about incredible journey of Mastercam, how it all started in India. Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you, sir. Please tell us about your journey, how Mastercam India journey started.
So Mastercam India started its operations in India in 2016, and we've been around for close to 6 years now, and it's been an incredible journey so far. We have gained a tremendous amount of new customers, a tremendous amount of goodwill in the market, a large number of customers who have placed their entire trust in us for their entire manufacturing process. So all in all, a fantastic journey so far, and looking forward to the next phase of intense growth with India's focus on manufacturing going forward.
Great. So I'm just curious about how you bring Mastercam in India, because it was very popular in outside India. So how it all started? What was the first step taken to bring Mastercam in India? How did it start?
So Mastercam has been present in India for the last 27 years, even before Mastercam India came into existence. The idea with Mastercam India was to have dedicated focus of Mastercam for our customers in India.
So, sir, can you please tell me that since you started Mastercam operation in India, how the story moved forward?
Oh, it's been an incredible journey. We are today acquiring close to 2 new customers a day.
Wow.
Okay, in the Indian market, which is like close to 500, 550 odd new customers a year. And these are new customers. These are not repeat orders or additional orders or maintenance business.
Okay.
So this is an incredible journey so far. It's a testament to the fact that people like our software, people like our products, people like our people.
Yeah.
Because people like that the support that they get from Mastercam India is something that they value, and which is why more and more people are signing up with Mastercam India.
Great. So I know Mastercam is very, very popular, and I have been to the many exhibitions, and I have been to several shows with Philips Machine Tools also, where we have worked together. So I just wanted to know how Mastercam is different than other software companies. How it is different?
Well, first of all, we are entirely and solely CAM focused. Additionally, we have had, and we listen to our customers.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of our product development happens because customers require or demand a certain functionality within the product. And we are very responsive to all of that.
Okay.
So that being said, we are a very CAM focused company. We are one of the most popular CAM companies on the planet. If you look at the numbers of installed seat base across the globe, we are more than double of the next 2 competitors put together.
Wow.
Which is an incredible statement.
Fantastic.
It's a very powerful, impactful statement.
Yes.
Of intent, fact, and the way things are. We take a lot of pride in what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We want to continue this journey. We want to strengthen this ecosystem, the family of customers that we have with Mastercam, and we want to take this journey further and make Mastercam the only solution of choice.
Great. And this is fantastic. I mean, you are adding two more licenses every day.
2 new customers.
Oh my, great. That's a great achievement. So tell me, in which sectors you are catering to? Is it aerospace, automotive, or all the sectors?
Interestingly, CAM is there everywhere, just like CAD is. So next time you pick up a tumbler or a bottle of water, it has been machined on Mastercam. The next time you're flying somewhere, the aircraft parts, including the engines, have been machined using Mastercam. So it's all pervasive. It's everywhere. Anything that you touch, feel, use has been machined on CAM, and most likely Mastercam.
Wow.
So we have specific solutions as well for certain industries. For example, in aerospace, we cater to a certain segment, and we have special modules and functionalities and strategies which are focused on aerospace, which allow the users and customers to harness the power of the software more effectively. And so is the case with any other segment, whether it is tool and die segment, whether it is production, whether it is Swiss turning, whether it is part machining. Mastercam is used in all segments with any kinds of CNC controlled machines, whether they are lathes, 3-axis machines, turn mills, 4-axis, multi-axis machines. It's the solution of choice for nearly every machining application on the planet.
Great. So, as we were talking earlier, sir, that you are also, contributing to the skill development campaign of Indian government, and you are helping them impart education to the, ITI guys level, so that they can, be more skilled and contribute in the GDP of India, right? So, can you please elaborate on that? What kind of contribution you are doing? Because many people are listening to you right now, and this is such a great thing you are doing, great initiative from Mastercam India. Can you please elaborate on that?
Thank you so much for asking this question. This is so close to my heart. So we all, we are very focused as a group of individuals as well as a company. We are very focused on education, extremely focused on education. We love having, students learn our software and apply that in their lives further on, and also use that as their, career choice. So in India, we have been working in the education segment for years together. Even before Mastercam India came into existence, we have been present in education institutes. The journey has only become more intense, more impactful, and more successful since Mastercam India came into advent. Our solutions are present in engineering colleges across the length and breadth of the country. Most engineering colleges prefer Mastercam as their solution of choice for machining applications. But since the Skill India and development started, Skill India program started, we have become even more focused on this. And certain progressive state governments have taken the first steps to improve the infrastructure of some of the government institutes, starting with ITIs. And they are upgrading the ITIs to bring them up to ultra-modern levels, not just for today, but for tomorrow and day after as well. Yeah. So the technologies that have been deployed in these ITIs are not only concurrent, but futuristic. Yes. So we are a part of a consortium with Tata Technologies, where we are upgrading the ITIs. The 4 states that have signed up are Karnataka, Bihar, Assam, and Tamil Nadu in that order. Wow. And Karnataka has already been commissioned, more or less. We had the privilege and the honor of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, inaugurating in the 3rd week of July, wow, the Karnataka ITI program. So in this, we are upgrading the ITIs to a level where all ITIs are equipped with the latest software from Mastercam, from latest machines from Haas, latest robots from Yashikawa, CAD software, engraving software from Carco, and all these products which are going to enhance the skills of the the ITI students. Now, if you really look at it, the ITI pass outs are generally found in industries who are operating the machines. Yes. And with this upgrade program, these students get an opportunity to climb up a level. Also, the industry as a whole gets a ready pool of resources, yes, that they can hire and productionize from day one. So this is, in short, the education program or the educational initiative program that we are running. We are looking forward to more and more states and the entire nation joining this journey of enhancement of upskilling our youth. And ITI is the first step. Okay. But it's an incredible journey to see the transformation of ITIs from what they were in terms of traditional programs that they were offering to students to what the current batch of students that is going to come out. And Daniel will give you an idea of the numbers of students that are going to come out having learned Mastercam every year starting next.
Yeah, great. So the educational initiative is an amazing program that we've been fortunate enough to be a part of. And just the sheer numbers of students that Mr. Vineet was, referring to is huge. I mean, we are in need of approximately about 10 million, workforce if we have to meet our target of, Make in India, the growth in manufacturing that we are aspiring for in the next, 5 to 10 years. And in order to, meet that manpower requirement, especially on the grassroots level, which is, manufacturing, the backbone of manufacturing is machining, preparing things, managing materials and all. And in this aspect, I believe we will be producing, these ITIs will be producing close to approximately about anywhere between 9 and 15,000 students, graduating out of each of these states.
Wow.
And the idea, of course, is to, kind of propagate this to other states as well. We already have signed up with 4. One is near, end of near execution. We have 3 more states that are in the foray. And I believe that this workforce will be trained with the viewpoint that, they'll be productive for manufacturing from day one, or at least sharper than, or quicker than what it currently takes to get people to be productive.
That's incredible. I mean, I think you are doing it's a great contribution to the nation, because right now India is among the youngest nation across the world, and we have to take advantage of this demographic dividend, what we say. But the biggest problem for India is we have young generation, but the skill level is not that level. And if you are upskilling, young generation, that too in manufacturing sector, it's a great contribution to the nation. Hats off to you, sir.
Thank you. You're actually very right in saying that a number of technologies are changing.
Yes.
Especially in the IT-based, manufacturing side of things. We're looking at Industry 4.0, which quickly graduated to Industry 5.0 in the last 3 years that we've been speaking of it. And when you look at application of robotics in manufacturing, it's not just pick and place or not just assembly, but we are looking at incredible things that you can do with robots by just changing the end effector tooling. Apply it for milling, apply it for laser cutting, apply it for composite trimming.
Yeah.
The applications are numerous. And what amazes me is that these young children, just at the helm of, their youth, and there's just 16-year-old kids, they'll get to, start appreciating, understanding technology, develop a love for manufacturing,
yes,
which I feel will propel the growth of manufacturing in the country.
Definitely. And I think this initiative should be replicated across the states, and not only in government ITIs, but private institution as well. And I think the more we talk about it, the more better for the Indian society as well.
It is, yeah. While we were speaking a short while earlier, Mr. Vineet and I have had a number of discussions on these front as well. That when you look at a number of mature manufacturing economies, whether it's Europe, whether it is the Far West, you see that there's an inclination to slightly move away from manufacturing. I mean, the
Yes.
youth are moving away from manufacturing into areas that are probably not connected with it in a direct way.
Yes.
And we've had this discussion with our colleagues as well in the past as to how they are trying to drive manufacturing into schools, into, why they're trying to glamorize manufacturing.
Yeah.
The world moves because there is manufacturing. I mean, manufacturing stops.
Yes.
Half of the things that we like to do, half of the things that we enjoy every day,
Yes.
whether it is moving from one place to another, conversing with each other, all this will come to a dead still.
Yes, exactly.
Would you like to add anything to this, sir?
So clearly, manufacturing is the backbone. Whenever things are measured, it's based on manufacturing output and throughput. So manufacturing is going to remain the backbone of the industry, of economies across the globe. And I'll just take a leaf out of one of your words, which is upskilling the youth. I would add to it by saying not only is it a program to upskill the youth, but to empower the youth as well.
Yeah.
And you are right. We are, and we look forward to the private institutes across the country also becoming an inclusive part of the upskilling program by subscribing to the latest in technology, the latest in service technology, latest in equipment, and train and empower the students that are coming out of those institutes to be a part of the main manufacturing ecosystem.
Great.
Just to add to that statement as well, one of the beauties of manufacturing is that when you speak specifically of the business that we are in, which is machining, right? When you look at manufacturing components, when you're manufacturing tool and die, the only thing that stops you and what your aspirations are is education and knowledge. Experience will come by using, numerous tools. Mastercam is a great start point for such people, because it's the easiest software to learn. People pick it up within a couple of days. They're cutting the first part within, the first week of learning, the basics of principles of machining and CAM side of things. And what we are really doing here is, again, empowering these youth to get into the entrepreneurial role. Unless you have a number of people coming out and starting their own, they're not just creating employment for themselves, they're also creating employment for others. So with this program, I think one of the key focus points also is to encourage them to not only create employment for themselves, but to create employment for others as well, and propagate manufacturing growth in the country.
That's true. India was basically known for their IT talent, but I think now India is becoming more of a manufacturing superpower. Very soon we are on that path, and education will play a vital role in that, because it solves multiple problems. As you said, they don't only upskill the youth, they empower the youth, and not only it helps them get a job, they become entrepreneurs and they give more jobs to more people, right?
Agreed. And like you said, we are a nation of IT services, IT development, and Mastercam, the way it is structured, also gives various avenues. So let me speak of, if you look at someone who is very focused on just being a CAM programmer, he or she can use Mastercam for just programming a CNC, for example. But you have someone with a developmental interest within Mastercam. We have a beautifully designed API which allows probably a completely new software to be built on top of Mastercam to enable manufacturing services. To enhance functionality that is currently available in Mastercam, to build new functionality in Mastercam. So really, your imagination is the limit, if you ask me. And to that effect, there are a number of companies like Verisuf for metrology who have built the entire tool on top of Mastercam. A product called Robot Master that we conversed a bit earlier on, how to use robots for different aspects of manufacturing. That is built on top of Mastercam. There is an IoT Connect that's built on top of Mastercam. Estimation softwares are built on top of Mastercam. Tooling management solutions are built on Mastercam. So the imagination is the limit, if you really ask me.
That's amazing. I didn't know that. It's an eye opener for me also. So talking about, so many applications. So I'm just curious, how is your footprint in India? I think you are spread all across India, right?
We're fortunate enough to have a customer base that is really, really large. We have 184,000 installations globally.
Wow.
And in India, we've for the past 5 years that we've been part of this organization, we have been adding more and more customers each year. So much so that we've been recognized as best partner with net new customers each year, nearly on a yearly basis.
Great.
So that can kind of demonstrate the breadth and depth of our presence in the region here. And it's not just India alone, but we're also part of the South Asia and Middle East markets as well. So, so the offices, we are headquartered in Pune, but we also look after business coming from the Middle East as well.
Okay. Interesting. So you told me about so many licenses and adding 2 new customers every day. So why are you so successful? What is the secret?
Well, the secret of success usually is the people. If you look at it, customers believe in us, and that's because partly of the reputation that has been built over the past between 20 and 25 years, and that's where I would like to kind of shed light on what we've been doing as a group of people. So Mr. Vineet and I have been working together for close to 20 years now, as of now.
Okay.
And he was the first employee of a British multinational CAM software company 22 years back. And at that time, most CAM software companies were already established in the country. And one of the questions that he had in mind is, how am I going to, make a difference in this market? I think like a jigsaw puzzle, right? Things start falling into place when your intention is right, when you're passionate about the things that you would like to do, and then you build a team that believes in the vision of enhancing manufacturing, growing together. I think that was my fondest remembrance of the past 20 years that we've been working together, and the set of people as well. I'm glad to say that from the core team that we had back then, nearly 80% of us are still together,
Wow.
charting newer successes with Mastercam as well. And this is where the thing is, you need people who are passionate about specific things. CAM was very little, talked about 25 years back.
Yes.
It was probably the least glamorous of products. It still is. CAD used to be huge. I mean, people who wanted to pursue a career in CAD, they had a length of career that they could look to. They had, a lot of successes that was already pre-built in there. But CAM, no. I mean, there was very little that people could relate to or connect to. I think the Indian manufacturing story started in the late 90s when it came to CNC manufacturing, the democratization of using CNCs across smaller shops. Until back in those days, you only had the biggies who had access to tool rooms and imported machineries. I think the late 90s changed that. The number of machineries came into place. There was a lot of movement in terms of speaking about CAM, how CAM adds value to the manufacturing process. And that is what changed. And that is probably the reason why it is not a story that has come up in the last 5 years, but it's a work that has gone on for the past 25 years.
Awesome.
And let the man himself speak about what his thoughts were when he started.
It's very simple, honestly. See, the CAM industry or the manufacturing industry per se is dependent upon support, how timely the support is available to our customer base, and that's the only differentiator between partial success, no success, or great success. And I think we have walked the talk throughout. We are still walking the talk. We are very passionate about what we do. We are very focused about what we do. And we are true to ourselves and our customers. So whenever there is a need at a customer site for some support, we are there. Because most often than not, the support requirement comes because there's a job on the machine. And if we say that we are going to come back to you after 2 days or 3 days or 12 hours, that's not done. Because the job is on the machine, the job is getting delayed, machine time is getting wasted. It's a consumable inventory.
Yeah.
So our focus has always been to reach out to customers and solve their issues. I think that's what customers love about us. They know that there is a holding hand somewhere very close by. So in addition to a great software, this combination makes a great success.
That's true. I mean, the response time, if it's quick, then customers will always be there with you because you're solving their problem on the time when it is required, not after 2 days when everything is gone. Right. So, sir, we would love to learn from your rich experience how this manufacturing industry has evolved in front of you. I mean, how it was earlier and now how it has been evolving in India.
So CNC machines started to come into India in late 90s, as Daniel mentioned. It only grew more and more with time. We started getting more modern machines, latest machines. We are currently in a very strong phase of manufacturing. For a very long time, we were a consumptionist economy. We were consuming whatever was being produced in India, but in the last decade and a half or so, we are exporting to countries which already have a manufacturing ecosystem which speaks leaps and bounds about the quality of production and manufacturing that is coming out of India. In the last few years, Indian manufacturing has gained even larger a bigger pace because we want to become self-sufficient. Atmanirbhar Bharat is the slogan, and it is not just a slogan or a statement, but it's a statement of purpose and intent.
Yes.
We want to become self-reliant in everything that we do, whether it's our automotive space, whether it's our aerospace offerings, whether it's our space programs, which we are already very well known and successful with. But we also want to expand this segment into being completely self-reliant and become an export house. So you must have heard about some defense exports that India has started doing, which was unthinkable 2 decades ago or even a decade ago.
Yes.
So that itself is a statement that gives you an idea of what we are doing, what we are capable of doing, and what we aspire to do tomorrow.
So, sir, now we are in the last phase of the podcast. So, global audience is listening to you. Please give them a message to this audience.
The message is very straightforward. The message is very simple. We are here for anybody and everybody who requires help and progress with their manufacturing systems, their programs, their programming needs. And we also run a very interesting program called as Mastercam University, which is available to all. It's from Mastercam. It's a learning tool. It's an e-learning tool which students can start learning from, which working professionals can continue to learn from. And you can visit university.mastercam.com and download an e-learning version of Mastercam, which is a unique thing in the CAM space. Nobody else has it. And we take a lot of pride in being able to democratize CAM education for everybody on the planet with Mastercam University program.
Great. I think again this is a beautiful initiative from Mastercam. Thank you, sir. Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, just to add that the Mastercam University foundation lies on STEM standards. So regardless of whether you have a few years experience or maybe years of experience in manufacturing, revisiting these STEM standard tools help you go back to your drawing board, pick up things, research manufacturing, machining, and then utilize the tools that we are enabling through our Mastercam app as well, which is available for both Google Play as well as Apple Store. And then they can kind of further their knowledge of manufacturing through e-learning.
Great. I think it's again we'll love to thank you for this beautiful initiative. Mastercam is not only popular and they are making an impact to the society, which is really good. Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting us here. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Our pleasure indeed. Thanks for coming over and interviewing us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.